What's up, guys? This is your boy Will for Action Figure Review, and today I'm going to show you the Sideshow exclusive Jack Sparrow by Hot Toys. Right, so let's take a look inside the box, starting with the pirate flag from the Black Pearl. It's a nice addition. I didn't expect a flag, but it's all good. And some artwork inside the box of Jack Sparrow. It looks like a little bit of the storyline. We're going to take a look at Jack before I take him out of the box. Beautiful. I could tell right away that they spent a lot of time on clothing alone. The material looks great. Alright, this is the main reason why I bought the Pirates of the Caribbean Jack Sparrow figure, because of the wheel. The wheel looks great. I couldn't believe they actually added this to the DX. Another great thing about this is that it has a magnetized display frontal stand, which is great that you could display in front of the wheel to represent the Pirates of the Caribbean. The wheel turns 360 left and right. It works really smooth, so in case you want to just mess around with it. This is the Sideshow exclusive telescope of the movie, so I am a fan of the movie, so I had to get this. All the accessories that this guy comes with is great. A nice metal sword. The metal look is real. It's a little bent. I'm assuming that Jack Sparrow carried a bent sword, which it makes sense because Jack is kind of weird anyway. Plenty of hands for you guys to do different poses with Jack. You know, Jack's very flamboyant, so he likes, and plus he's always drunk, and you know, you could do these different poses with Jack. You also get 2 sets of guns that Jack carries in his belt. You also get the ship in the bottle and a bottle of rum. I like the way they put the ship in a bottle. You can actually tell how they did it. They did it to the back. You can see the little inseam there where they stuck the ship in and glued it on the bottom, and then they glued back the back of the bottle just to keep the ship in place. A close-up look at the first gun. Lots of detail on the gun. Looks like real wood on the bottom of the steel. Very nicely detailed. They took a lot of time in this gun. A quick look at the second gun. Same kind of detail, just a different gun. Alright, let's take a look at the second head sculpt of Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean. And I must say that this head sculpt is great. I was expecting them to pull out the one with the gold teeth, but then this one looks really like Jack Sparrow. The one with the gold teeth, I wish we could have had that as a third head, but you know, what could you do? Some more cool items to look at that Jack carries throughout the movie. The compass, his mother's head, the hand, and a chain with a bone. Looks like a bone. I don't remember what it's called. But anyway, that's what it looks like to me. And let's take a look. Okay, let's take a look at Jack Sparrow himself. This is one of the most amazing looking figures of 2011 by Hot Toys. Extremely detailed. The clothing is just remarkable, from the stitching to the buttons to everything. I mean, the hat, everything about this guy is awesome. From the hair to the belts to, I mean, it's detailed, highly detailed. They put a ton of effort into this character. Definitely, to me, I'm not going to BS you guys. I know there's a lot of good figures out there. Even Superman Christopher Reeve was great. But this by far is Johnny Depp. But when it comes to accessories, clothing, detail, I mean, this thing is the total package. Jack Sparrow definitely wins 2011 Best Figure of the Year, in my opinion. Now let's take a really close look at the details of the coat. This is remarkable. The buttons are remarkable. Incredible detail on the buttons. They took a lot of time making this guy. The belt looks like leather. Oh my God. I mean, you can't ask for more than this, man. Even the hair was sculpted individually in some places, like the dreads. Incredible. But look at this, guys. I mean, this is Johnny Depp. He looks great. Let's take a look at the sleeve of the Jack Sparrow figure. The shirt looks great, nice and long, right below his knuckle. Beautiful cufflinks. Man, the jacket looks incredible. The stitching on this thing is great. The side profile of Jack Sparrow looks amazing. My God. Look at the buttons, guys. You actually see the details of the buttons within the stitching of the jacket. See the back of the coat, man. It's amazing. Look at the stitching and the buttons on this guy. The tailoring of his jacket is incredible. Okay, that's all I have to say. I love the look on this figure. I love the head sculpt. The molding of the hair is incredible. They did a lot of work on this guy. Look at the stitching inside the coat. Nice material. They didn't use any cheap stuff in here. I'm just in awe on all the details they put in this guy. This is definitely a great figure to get. So I highly recommend getting this guy. This is how I'm going to have Jack Sparrow displayed behind my glass case. Oh my God, I'm in heaven with this figure, man. This is awesome, especially with that smiley face. Look at that. He looks alive. What could you ask for, man? I mean, you got to get this figure. This is one of the baddest figures that Hot Toys ever pulled out. Alright, guys? So, next up, we're going to do Captain America. That's right, guys. Captain America is next right now. There's no waiting. Alright, so let's take a look at the box of Captain America by Hot Toys 2011, guys. Alright? A nice look at the back of the box of Captain America. So let's take a look inside the box. Some nice artwork of the figure inside the box, which you could display behind your glass case, which I'm going to do. Plenty of hands for posing, which is great. You got the belt strap that goes around his shoulder. You got the beautiful machine gun, which is great. I love the color of the straps. Now let's take a look at the shield. The shield is immaculate, guys. It looks like real steel, man. The paint job on this shield is great. I mean, look at the details in the back of the shield alone. Leather straps attached to the shield. I would kill for something like this in real life and hang it on my wall. Look at this, man. This is one of the coolest shields that I've ever seen in any of the Captain America toys that ever came out in the past. But of course, Hot Toys has to perfect it. It's beautiful. This is the best Captain America, period. Okay, let's take a look at the Captain America figure that I proudly own now. And all I can say is, look at all the details on this guy. Is he awesome or what? A for awesome. Forget that Captain America name. A for awesome. Mr. Awesome here, okay? He is awesome. The head sculpt, we cannot talk about the head sculpt because you don't really see his head. I mean, you see the man behind the mask, but that's pretty much how he looks in the movie, behind the mask. All right? But I love the weathering on this guy, the weathering on the clothing. As you can see, looks like he's been through a little bit of the... He was on a motorcycle, which I proudly have also. I have a motorcycle for this guy, a WW2 bike. Actually, the side profile of Captain America looks really nice. You know, I mean, it's a nice looking figure. Look at the back of the figure, man. This is nice. More details on this guy. Great details. I would kill for an outfit like this for Comic-Con or something like that. Look at the star on his sleeve. Now, for those who are into Marvel, you guys need to pick this guy up. I don't know what you guys are waiting for. All right? Now, if you got the Iron Man guys and the Thor figures and all those other guys, Black Widow, you need to pick this guy up. He's a great addition to your Marvel lineup. I mean, look at this, man. Captain America holding his shield. My God, this looks awesome. All right, this is kick-ass. I love this. Is one of my favorite figures with the shield. All right, Captain America with all his accessories on. It wasn't much, but it was, you know, it makes a difference, especially when you got the gun in his back, the strap around his shoulder, and his shield in his hands, and then you could do all those poses. I'm going to show you guys something, a surprise that, you know, I was holding back. I'm going to save the best for last. A close-up look at how he holds his shield in his arms. So now, surprise, surprise, guys. All right, so now let's see Captain America on his motorcycle, man. Oh, my God, I can't wait to put this on my shelf. This is something that I've held on to this bike. I've held on to this bike for like a few months now. I sell them also, so, you know. So now, guys, surprise again. Next up, Resident Evil Alice. Right now, we're going to talk about Resident Evil Alice. There's no more waiting. Lots of controversy on this girl, all right? I bought her because I know I have faith in Hot Toys, and they usually pull out some of the greatest head sculpts ever. We're going to work our way up and look at all the details on the clothing, beautiful details on the clothing. Before I give you guys my opinion about the head sculpt, let's take a look at the accessories. It comes with another hair sculpt for the head sculpt, sword, baton, bullet shells for the guns, which is great, 2 knives, 2 machine guns. Let's take a closer look at the sword. The sword is beautiful. It's made of metal. It's very, it has some weight to it, which is great. Nice detail on the sword. Something you want to use in real life. Maybe, I guess, somebody who tries to rob you. Let's take a nice close-up look at the knives. This is something I would love to get on my wall. A couple of these knives, and you know, just to hang it on my wall and behind a glass case or something like that. I love the look. A nice close-up look at the machine gun. It's okay. I still like the other guns better. The The double barrel sawed-off shotty that she carries is really nice. This is a nice gun, though. Don't get me wrong. Now, this is what I'm talking about, guys. The double sawed-off shotty that she carries in the movie. This is awesome. She also carries another set of guns inside her jacket within the holsters. I forgot to tell you guys about that. She has two of them on one on each side, which is pretty cool. But I prefer the double barrel shotty that I like so much. But this gun has a lot of detail. Very nice very nice look to it. Looks like a real gun. All right, guys, let's take a look at the head sculpt. And I don't know about some of you guys, but this looks like Resident Evil Alice. I don't know why some of you guys were complaining on Facebook. I think she looks great. I'm very proud to have her. I'm not going to complain about this chick. I'm so happy to put her in my display case, which I'm going to show you guys later in pictures on Facebook. But she looks awesome. She's gorgeous. Guys, till next time, this is your boy Will for Action Figure Review, and I'll see you guys on Facebook.